My story did not start with a happy beginning. I lost my friend Akamu to whalers. Grief nearly broke my spirit. I swam endlessly, hoping the currents could wash the pain away. Then I found a mysterious cove with glowing luminescence.
What is this warmth?
The cove changed me. I could speak, my thoughts complex, and change shape. I was still me, but more. With these new gifts, I searched for a new pod and a new future. But my hope didn't last long. I was trapped. Despair took hold.
I can't escape.
That's when I saw her.
Thank you, kind human.
Huh? Did it just talk? Before I could explain, she was gone. But fate had more in store for us.
Took you long enough to come back.
You really are a special one, huh? And saving me, she gave me something I thought I'd never find again. The bonds of friendship.
Hi. How's it going? Hello. Hi. How are you? Right as I started, someone needed my help. So I had to go help, and I was like sprinting over. I was like, no, you gotta do this, this, and this, and then I had to sprint back. It's crazy. Hi. I like doing this actually. Hi. Hi. Hello, hello. Welcome. All right. We are full on in our re-debut and we have so much in store for you all. We're very excited to share everything that we've been working on, all the various projects, including outfits. You saw the lore video. Please be sure to say thank you to Zemi for all the great VA work. And also, please thank, actually, I don't know if they're in the chat right now. Insert Coins Poppy is one of my viewers, and they edited the video. They did a lot of work editing that video. In fact, the video just got finished 2 days ago. So I sprinted to get it set up for today. And thank you, Poppy, for being so quick on the turnaround on that. They're awesome. And finally, the artwork for the comic was done by somebody on Fiverr. They were credited in the credits of the video. And they should be, I think they're in the credits of my stream. If not, I'll be adding them later today or tomorrow. clap Poppy goated. Yeah, Poppy has done awesome. He's been great. He's been super supportive, and it's been great working with him. So I'm always very excited to have, you know, an opportunity to work with smart and creative people, and I got to work with three of them actually. I got to work with a great artist for the comic, a great, you know, editor for editing the video, and Zemi absolutely knocked it out of the park with the VA work for the narrator and Kailani. I've never actually had anybody voice her before, so Zemi is the official voice of Kailani as far as all media is concerned. She's now the voice. So, I think we're about to get started for today. So let's get excited, and I want to look.
And why aren't you in uniform? It's about time you got here. And why aren't you
Hi. How's it going? Did you like that? I kind of pulled it off. It was close. I almost had it. I was like so close to pulling it off, but we were close. We were close. We had it. We had the timing. We were so close. I'm super happy that we almost had it on that one. Hi, welcome to Maid Gaming. That is Maid Gaming right there. Welcome. Where's if only Bryony was here. I don't know where Bryony is. Hopefully she's hanging out somewhere. Look at all this. Kailani marry me? Oh dear. Careful, she might. She's a lady kriller. But here's the maid outfit. Here is the whole thing. It's a half model, by the way, but I have something very exciting to show. This is the debut also of Kailani's hands. She has hands. My goodness, she has hands. We've finally grown hands. Oh my dear, we have hands. We have not had hands before. A hand reveal. Oh my dear, we have hands. At some point we'll have legs, but you know, someday we'll have legs. I don't know. We might. But yeah, it's a half model. All my models are half models. Really, it's the same model, just a different outfit. So they all are half. And yeah, we have hands. We don't have legs. We might grow a mermaid tail. We might grow a mermaid tail at some point. But yeah, you love her. Thanks. Also, hi everybody. It's so nice that everybody decided to join and spend their Sunday afternoon or evening. I don't know. Look at all this little feather duster. I know. Look at it. I'm cleaning. Oh, there's something over here I have to clean. Hold on. I'm just gonna clean that real quick and go over here and clean this and clean this over here. And let me clean that right there. It's great. I love it. It's so cute. Hi, Kiri, Cake, Oz. Hi, Ellie. How's it going? Hi, Nilly. Let me see if I can greet people. Hi, Vin. Hi, Quick. Hi, Titan. Hi, Death Warmed Over. Hi, Oz. How are you, Bonita Oz? Hi, Cinna. Hi, Death Riser. Hi, Floofy. How's it going? Hopefully your stream's going well. I saw Powder earlier, too. Say hi to Powder for me. I think I saw Taco, but I don't know where they went. They're somewhere. Hi, Nova. I saw 2 Cosmic Novas, so hi to both Cosmic Novas. Hello to both of you. And if I missed anybody, I'm scrolling up. Oh, we got a hype train. I saw that. Thank you so much for the sub, Kiri, and thank you, Cinna, for the gifted sub. Actually, speaking of subs and stuff, knew the Wire Universe wouldn't make it. Oh, the soldier one? Yeah, I couldn't get that one quickly enough, so we got the other one. Speaking, by the way, of fun things like alerts, let's check those out. So let's make the alerts bigger for the time being. Hey, Zero. How's it going? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Thanks for the congrats. Let's check out our alerts. So Bryony also, in all her wonderful glory, being the amazing human being that she is, decided to do some more work for me and get me more alerts. So here are example alerts that Bryony finished. This is the follower alert, which I don't know if the sound is on. It's okay if the sound isn't on, by the way, on the Twitch alerts. Oh, it's on. Let me just mute it real quick because we don't need the sound necessarily. Oh. Why didn't that work? Oh, I know why it didn't work. Now we try. So that's the follower alert. There's the follower alert. I don't think we saw the subscription alert, so I'll just show the subscription alert. There's the sub alert. Hi, Volpez. And then we have a gifted sub alert, so we'll just do this one because this one's easier to look at. This is the gifted sub alert. We have bits. So let's do bits once this ends. They're so good. I know, Bryony did so well. I contributed to one of them. I contributed to only one. I contributed to the follower alert, and that's about it. The follower alert was my idea. That was about it. Everything else I didn't even worry about because I'm not creative enough for that. And then here's the raid alert. Look at me, I'm cleaning. Look at how hard I'm working cleaning to make sure that the raiders are happy with where we're at. And then I think that's... Oh, wait, no, there's one more. Oh, yeah, this is the one that I don't think ever will get used. So I showed that one to my subscribers, and this is the one you guys get to see too. This is a donation alert. Look at the money. Look at all that cash. That's a lot of krill. That's a lot of krill. You know, I could buy a whole bucket with that. So those are all the alerts. Bryony did those. She's credited in the stream. Be sure to support her. She's also got something going on Twitter, by the way. You should go check out her Twitter. Let me pull that up. I'm distracting from the debut for a second, but that's what Bryony does. That, you know, she's too awesome. So she's doing like this thing where she's gonna offer some outfit designs to some various VTubers. I put my my little duster into the ring, but to be honest, like, some part of me hopes she picks some other folks because she's already had quite an impact on the streams over here. So I'm not too sad if I don't get, you know, I don't get any options. But yeah, this is for that. Did you start the questions? No, that's going to be the end. That's actually going to be the end of this. It's going to probably be a little bit longer for that. I can't focus with... Okay. if here, say hi to Cosmic... Yeah, we have 2 Cosmic Novas. It's great. It's great. We have 2 Cosmic Novas. As far as the Q&A form, I will discuss that in due time. That'll be coming here later. Actually, it's good timing, though. Not necessarily Q&A, but it's about time we started a little presentation. So let's do that. Hi, we're over here now. Welcome, welcome. I'm blocking a lot of the screen. I'm sorry. It's, you know, I'll try and move myself around so I'm not too, you know, too in the way. All right, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you so thick. I kind of am, me personally. Look at my whale hips. They're pretty crazy. Okay. I have debut slides, and I think I did pretty good. Actually, what I did was I took the overlay that was done for the streams and I kind of like cleaned it up a little bit to remove some text. But the overlays are actually credited. I will credit them in this presentation by somebody I found on VGen. Their name is Raimu. They did an awesome job on all the overlays that you've seen so far. And they're nice and pink and blue. Perfect colors, perfect contrasts to the Maid outfit, I think. Let me know if you agree. Here is the presentation. Let's do it. So first things first, I should well, no, I'm actually in the perfect spot for this because I'm basically in the way of the Maid, so you're seeing it anyway. So here's all the outfits. So we have the base outfit, which you saw earlier, which is this one. This is the first model. This one debuted March 2024. Yeah, it's been that long. March 2024 was the debut of this outfit. And then after, I was thinking, okay, I think that's it for models. I don't think I want anything more done. And then I got antsy. I got like an itch. I was like, okay, I want to do something that's summer themed that builds on the idea of a tropical island identity. And so after doing a little bit of research and polling all of my subscribers at the time, they provided some references, and one was a like kind of a summer dressy vibe with some like nice floral patterns, and then a swimsuit. So that's where you get this. So also I wanted a hat. I just really wanted a hat. I badly wanted a hat. Wait, I'm reading Zemi. I feel like Auto's lore should include that he braids Kailani's hair. Oh, that's a good idea. I've never even done that. Hi, Goofy Banjo. Yo, outfits? Yeah, lots of outfits. So technically, the summer outfit is 2 outfits. We ended up doing 2 outfits and a hair change. So we ended up deciding, let's not only do outfits, but after Bryony did sketches, she sketched out several options that included long hair. So after talking to her, I said, well, I kind of like the short hair and the long hair, so let's do both. So we have both long and short hair for the summer outfits, and it's an easy change to the swimsuit. So she can swap between long and short hair really easily and swap between the outfits really easily. And then I had an idea to do something where I wanted to do a little bit more of like a dominant side to her, where I was thinking, okay, well, what if Kailani was like this, like sort of cryo-based dominant character? And in that sort of character, you know what makes me mad about the Twitch alerts? I just realized that I have to have like the browser source on every single one configured, and I just realized it wasn't configured for this one. That's what I really like about Twitch alerts. So it wasn't configured, but thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. I am sorry that the alert didn't show. I have to configure the browser source for like every single one because that's how Twitch alerts be sometimes. So thank you for the gifted sub. I was talking about the outfit that I wanted to do initially. The initial outfit I wanted to do was to do like some kind of more dominant design for Kailani. So I was telling Bryony, let's do like an ice outfit. And then Maids came up again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And then Bryony brought it up and she said, oh, I love maids. I really want to do a maid. Can we do a maid? It probably wasn't exactly that, but she subtly told me I really want to do a maid. So I said, okay. I'm sad I must leave for work. So glad I saw us. Oh, that's okay, Death Riser. Have a good day at work. Be be safe. Don't try and overdo it. Don't worry. The VOD of this, by the way, will go up on YouTube. But yeah, the conversation of Maid just wouldn't stop. And eventually, I distinctly recall though telling Bryony, do you really want to draw a maid? Do we really want to do this? And she was like, yes. More like she said, let's do a maid. Let's do a maid. Oh, an ad's playing. I can yap. I'll continue to yap the lore of the story while the ad pops for everybody. So Bryony then, I just sort of like, I pretty much caved in to Bryony at that point. I sort of caved in on that. Hi, Kazi. Yeah, I caved in on the idea and I said, okay, let's do a maid, sketch some stuff. I'll try and pull some references. But I really want pigtails, like the pigtail idea. I'm not home yet, but wanted to stop by and say hi. Happy debut. Hi, Aria. I'm so glad you're here. And can someone shout out Aria, please? Can we shout out Aria to share in the chat, please? They're also gonna do a debut soon. Aria, you should like definitely just mention that. You can mention that in the chat. You have my permission. They're doing some debuts. Oh, their new outfit design. Oh God, Aria's new design is so good. Oh my Lord in heaven, it's good. Oh, it's so good. We should shout them out. It's so good. Oh dear. The first time I saw it on socials, I was like, ooh, this is good. You misspelled shout out twice. Oh my goodness. Is that Bryony? Bryony! Bryony! Hi, Kai. Hi, Void. Bryony's here. Everyone say hi to Bryony. We're showing off your work. But yes, to end, the conversation of maids wouldn't stop. I feel like Bryony really, really wanted to do a maid outfit. So now we're a maid. So now we're a maid. But the maid is good. Because... Ooh, that's loud. Twitch alerts. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, I say. Thank you, Titan, for the sub. And, actually, Bryony didn't do this part. So the rigging was done by somebody else. Their name is Amy Desu. I don't know if they're going to be here. It would be awesome if they were. I love Amy to death. She's awesome. She's the best. Her and Bryony both, fun fact, both speak Spanish. So it's like, it was like a perfect match made in heaven where they could just communicate with each other freely. And I'm just on the side like, Google help. Google help me. Amy actually did this part. So Amy told me that she had already rigged and done the hair. And she said that, well, the hair can translate really easily model to model. So you can do this. We can have short hair maid mode anytime we want. Because Amy is honest to God the best. I didn't even ask for this, by the way. I didn't even ask for it. Amy just, out of the blue, in a message was like, you know, I can just give you all the other hair too if you want. And I'll do it for like almost, you know, it's not really a big deal. I just plop it on. And I said, oh, yeah, give me all the hair. Please. Please give me all the hair. Oh, Kazi, thank you for the sub. Sub for best maid. Yes, yes. I'm so in love with the pigtails. Yeah, the pigtails are great. We can go back and forth. It's no problem. You can go back and forth pretty easily between them. You can go short hair into long hair, into short hair, into the pigtails again. So it's super nice to be able to have some flexibility. We don't have base hair in this one though, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. I honestly just think the short hair is like a perfect fit for her in this mode too. So short hair best in my opinion. It's pretty darn good. I like the pigtails though. The pigtails are a nice touch. It's a good option. Today is your day, lady. I know. Oh, I'm happy about it. Okay, we've talked about the outfits for a while. Let's move forward. Toggles. So we've already seen some toggles. We have an angry mode. This is me whenever somebody on like YouTube and TikTok says, this isn't Instagram. This is literally me. Every time I see a comment where I'm like, hey, say hi, and someone says this isn't Instagram, or no, this is me. God, it's annoying. Freaking children. That was me in that mode. And then there's blush. Oh my. Bryony's in the chat. Hi, Bryony. Olita. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué lo que? That's me in that mode. I can cry too. And then I have my scared mode. This is me in spooky after hours streaming. This is definitely me spooky after hours streaming, 100%. And then there's stars mode, where I'm like, wow, look at everybody here. Everyone's so nice. Thank you for coming by. Hi, Zeph. Hi. Everybody's so nice for coming by. I'm very happy. I will admit, I had some nervousness that not a lot of people would show up. I was kind of worried, but y'all are so nice. Thank you for showing up and being supportive and being awesome and being yourselves and being kind. Sorry, don't worry about it. I said don't worry about it. Oh no. Oh no. I said don't worry about it to respond. I'm cooked. No. Why did I say that? No. I late saw we, and I responded with it's okay, don't worry. We have uppies. Oh yeah, we'll get into that. So by the way, Amy was responsible for every toggle. It's also worth noting we did show off the hair. We showed off all the like, stuff related to emotions. I have some other toggles for like the summer outfit, such as my hat. Everybody in chat seems to really like taking my hat off. Not everybody, but some folks. Hi Janine, good to see you. Some people really like taking my hat off, but you can't because I took the toggle. I took the channel point redeems away, so you can't touch it. So take that. You can't touch my hat. We also have like silly stuff, like I have my fishbowl. This is not like a model related thing. I just found this. But yeah, we have some other stuff too to show off. And for the main model, I had a lot of fun messing with this model for a while. I had like googly eyes going for a while. Hi. Where'd everybody go? Googly eyes was pretty fun. What's this one do? Oh, I have a lamb ball. I don't know where that came from. I don't remember what that did. I was like, what is this? Hold lamba. Okay, let's try that. I also had like a cheek thing. Works pretty well. So those will get reset up. I'll reset those up for the Maid as well. See if I can get that working. But I have a bunch of stuff that I can play with. Overlays. Yay! So all the overlays were done by... oh, we can't see the name. Raimu. Thank you, Raimu, for doing all those overlays. That includes the... Well, I mean, in part, this presentation is from her. I refactored... I refactored her overlay idea into this. And then we have a starting soon screen, which some of you saw. I'll just cycle through all of them though. So we'll do starting soon, just chatting, BRB, and ending, and we'll come back so we can see them all. Oh, hi again. I probably won't be here for very long. I have to do... Well, that was rude. Actually, I think that was uncalled for. Also, check out the plushie. Did you see the plushie? And then there's this waving me, of course. I'm waving goodbye to the chat. Yeah, the plushie's great. The plushie was Bryony also. Imagine that. What isn't Bryony responsible for? It's crazy. So anyway, let's keep going. Oh yeah, lore updates. Cool. So we already saw the lore video. It was awesome. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun working on that. I'm literally IRL looking at something outside and I'm deeply concerned about it. I kind of want to say something. I'll wait a minute or two. So this is Kaimana. Hi Kaimana, how are you? She's cute, by the way. I like her. Look at her outfit. She's got that, like, she's got a good vibe, doesn't she? Yeah, Bryony did this one too, by the way. By the way, what hasn't Bryony done? Let's pull that. So that's Kaimana. She, lore-wise, the description of her is she's a bratty, stuck-up woman, but she's also very sweet. She has a good heart when she needs to have one. She's very comforting and kind when her friends, need her. She has a little octopus pet called Taco, and she's an influencer. She's a TikTok, Instagram star. She always wants to show off in various outfits and take lots of pictures and have tons of fun. And this is actually, the art was from Bryony, but yeah, I have to give a very special shout out here. So this particular thing was actually done and inspired by Taco. So Taco, my mod, I actually told them already, but they were the inspiration for this character. So this character is not possible without Taco. Thank you, Taco, for giving me the inspiration and push to do this. I adore her, though. She has her own Twitter, by the way. Oh, I'm going to grab her Twitter. Hold up. I'm grabbing her Twitter. Give me a sec. It's so fun playing as her on Twitter. She's very fun. It's very fun being her on Twitter. I tweet with her every day except for today. Today was the first day I did not tweet as her because I was busy, as you can imagine. I was very busy. So this is the first day I did not tweet as her. But I tweet as her like once or twice a day. And she has a great personality. She's so fun. So I really hope that you guys consider following her. Like I said, we'll try and keep tweeting as her every day. I love engaging with her personality. And also, side note, she has the Teto drills. So Teto is a part of the stream. Taco, thank you. And Bryony cooked putting the drills in her hair, and I think it accentuates her personality perfectly. So that's a lore update. New character in the lore, Kaimana. And well, since you're all here, I'll let you in on a little secret. For those that are here, I'll let you in on a little secret. This is a secret only you all get. So, are you ready? Ready? There's a universe where Kaimana is a model. So yeah, she's not going away anytime soon. Oh yeah, lore comic. We have a lore comic. So you saw it at the beginning of the stream. If you didn't, don't worry. The video that I did that was edited by Poppy, voiced by myself and Zemi, and all the art by, as you can see, Alkins here. All that is going to be on YouTube, and I'm going to be posting the lore comic itself somewhere. I don't exactly know yet. This is the first time I've done like a webtoon kind of comic before. So I'll probably be asking some people how I'm going to be able to do that. But I will be posting this online on YouTube, the video itself, and then the comic itself will be posted. I'll be posting it somewhere publicly so that it can be viewed anytime. It'll be a big part of the stream. Okay. But we already saw this. I really wanted to do this. This was like a big deal to me to have like a comic for the origin story of Auto and Kailani. So this was a very big deal for me. Emotes. Yay! We have emotes. Oh, look at that one. That one might. Are we sure Twitch is okay with this one? So the emotes were done by, I don't actually know. I'm just going to say EF Reigns. So EF Reigns did the emotes. They do such a good job, by the way. I love their style. Milo! It's Milo. Milo! Hold on. One second. Yeah, hold on. I have to prepare for this. Milo! Milo! There we go. That's the greeting. I have to scream at them to greet them. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. You're not an ocean creature. If you don't understand why I have to scream at them, you're not an ocean creature. You don't understand. It's hard to yell at each other in the water. We got to use that echolocation. So we have emotes. So we have 2 Kaimana emotes. We have Kaimana checking us out in 4K. Her selfie, which again really just brings out her personality. We have a Kailani Gasm emote. Yeah. And then Auto Uppies and Nom. I really wanted the Nom to be shrimp, by the way, not popcorn or anything. It had to be shrimp. So that was like a big request, was please let it be shrimp. So anyway, this got in trouble for a Gasm emote. Oh, really? Somebody got in trouble for it? Well, hopefully we'll survive. It got approved right away, so I'm hopeful. Twitch might not be cool with it. If they're not cool with it, it is what it is. I'll take it off, and I'll just keep it in Discord. These ones are going to go up in Discord too, by the way. I'll be doing that later tonight. But yeah, if they're not cool with it, fine. I will take it off. It's not a huge deal. It'll be in Discord then. So anyway, emotes. Thank you for those emotes. We got 5 more. None of them are animated. We do have another emote that isn't showing here. Actually, I did not put it in here, but I should have, because technically it wasn't a debut related emote, but it really is if you think about it. So the last emote that was done was not done by me. So Cosmic Nova in the chat, a wonderful, wonderful friend, commissioned to have this emote done. And it's little old me with Kailani giving a little heart sign. And I think it's perfect. So that while that one's not here, it is also of the Maid outfit. So I think it works. I think it counts. So that one's a great one too. I love that one. That's one of my favorites now. I use it in Discord all the time. Okay, let's talk about some goals and milestones. Let me move to the side so we can actually see them. Sorry, I'm just over here. So, okay. So this was like, actually, like every time I've done a debut, I've done like little goals and milestones for myself. Hi, Aunt. Oh, hold on. Let me get on the screen so I can see. Hi, Andy. How's it going? Sorry, I'm just trying to get out of the way. So for Twitch, actually, this is not even correct. This isn't even up to date anymore. We actually have more followers than this now. I'm hoping by the end of the year we can maybe push to 1,700. I'm probably being a bit optimistic on it, but I think that'd be awesome. So that'd be cool. For TikTok, I have more than 1,400 as well. I'm really hoping to try and get 1,600 by the end of the year. You should check out my TikTok, by the way. I post like every day. I'm a fiend when it comes to TikToks. YouTube, I don't really have like a big goal for YouTube because I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with it at some point. But I do some shorts on there sometimes like I do with TikTok. Have tried some long form videos that they just haven't really worked out super well, but I'm hoping to get something like 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. I am thinking about multi-streaming, by the way. So if I do multi-stream, I haven't decided. It'll probably be either YouTube or TikTok. I don't know. The last time I tried to live stream on TikTok, though, they kept saying I was underage. And it made me mad. I hated it. I hated it. Every time I tried. I want you to understand this. Every time I tried to stream on TikTok, they took down the live stream and said, you broke community guidelines. And I had to give them a gosh darn credit card. Because apparently I'm a child. Five times. And then I gave them the credit card. And do you know what they did? They took down the next live stream and said, you broke community guidelines. So now I don't stream on TikTok. And that's the story of why Auto doesn't like TikTok. So let's get back to it over here. Yeah, the child with a bass voice. Yeah, I don't get me started. I hate it. So anyway, these are just goals for myself. I don't really need to, talk about these ones too much. But I always try and like push myself for goals. I always find it's good to set yourself goals and try and, meet those goals and diagnose them. I frequently check my Twitch data. I do check, TikTok data sometimes. YouTube is the same way. I'm actually, since Poppy started working with me on videos, I check my data on every video and we sort of discuss what didn't go well and what did go well. Do I need Kailani to get involved? I'm thinking about it. The thing is, like, I kind of secretly teased it with like, there is a universe where Kailani could be a model. But if she does, I will be doing a ton of social stuff with her specifically. So yeah, that's kind of a reason why I want to do that. Also, I just like her. Sounds like a scam to me. It made me mad. Like I don't get mad. Like I get frustrated. I get frustrated at chat sometimes. I get frustrated in Discord sometimes. I get frustrated at like ding dongs who come into the chat and be, just mean. I got mad at TikTok. I was so angry. I'm just like, I just want to play my video game. I'm not 10. I'm not 10 years old. Why do I have to constantly prove this to you? Made me mad. So, anyway. Oh, there's the credits. Oh dear. Oh, I got to credits. Hold on. Pause. Pause. I did this one in Spanish. Pause. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I did it in Spanish. I need the English version. Hold on. I need that so I can read it because I don't remember everything I wrote here, so I have to have the English version for you guys. Hold on. Let me just exit out of the presentation. No, go back. I need the English version. Hold up. I need the English version. Also, check out Bryony. Doesn't Bryony look great? This is Bryony after working on all my art projects in the model. This is them. This is them. They're just like exhausted. They're just tired. They're like, Auto, another project again? I'm like, yeah, I need alerts. I really need alerts. They're just like, Dios mío. More? Again? So that's that. I do have the English version. I'm getting a notepad out here so I can copy and paste it into the notepad so I can read it. Oh God, why did it style like this? I hate that it's styled like that. Okay. I think that works though. Let me get out of the way now. Okay, this is Spanish. This is the Spanish is really it's just for Bryony. I just wanted Bryony to have the Spanish. I don't know. I just want to make sure like Bryony knew that I respect them. So the English is thank you so much, Bryony, for helping give Kaimana her glow and for styling Kailani in her new Maid outfit. I always enjoy working with you, and having you as my model artist is a dream come true. We love you. So that's the English version. And if you really didn't hear that, that's the text for it. So there's the text for that one. Thank you, Bryony. You make me cry, Auto. No. You're the best. I already told you you're the best. You're the best. You really are. Every single like art project. I always like I feel bad sometimes because I'm like I always like want Bryony to do my artwork because I'm like Bryony has such a good personality and her art is so it just fits me so well. So like every time I'm like, oh, I kind of want to see this. I don't really think about anybody else. So it's sort of like this, you know, like even when we do the models now, I like barely do anything. I just sort of tell her what I want to do, but because I know her personality is going to come through into the model, I don't really worry about anything else anymore. So I just been like, yeah, just do whatever you want. You just sketch it out. Do whatever you want. Like if you want to mess with the hair, just mess with the hair. Like do whatever you want. Because I always know that because of the way she is, I know it's going to be like a certain way. So I always expect it to be a certain way because I know like, okay, Bryony's going to put her flourish and personality in it. So it's always going to be like, it's going to be elegant but fun. And it's going to accentuate, you know, the right features. It's going to look great. She's always going to try stuff, which I like. I like when she tries things and experiments. Because I just don't want to work with somebody that isn't creative enough to make their own decisions. So it kind of works out. It really works out. So anyway, instead of hydrating, I'm drinking coffee, by the way. I really need it. Anyway, I kind of stuck on that credit longer than I thought I was going to. How dare you? No, how dare you not assume that I need the coffee? Excuse me. Bryony knows I appreciate her every single day, and she knows that already. We talk every day. Oh shit. This one just... Oh, no! Did I translate this one for myself, too? I did! Yes! Oh, thank God. Yes. I knew I could do it. I knew I was smart enough to do it. Okay. This one's for Amy. I don't think Amy's here. I'll have to, like... I'll have to send Amy... I'll have to send this to Amy directly, because she might not see it. So Amy does the rigging for the models, and she's just the best. I don't know if I have like the right words, because my vocabulary sucks, to explain properly how much like it was important to me to have her do this. I do remember in like 2023, Bryony had just finished the base model, and I was like desperate to find somebody to do the rigging work that like I was just like desperate to get somebody that I knew would fit it perfectly. And I was just like really, really hoping Amy could do it. Not Amy. Oh, hi, not Amy D. Hi, not Amy. How are you? Hi. So, Amy at the time was gonna open commissions, and I saw her on Twitter do it, and she was one of the people that I really wanted to do this, and so I distinctly remember not being at home. I was in a hotel, and I set my alarm at like, it was like 8 in the morning. It was even earlier than that. It was like 7 in the morning, because I knew I had to respond at like 8 or something in the morning. And she had her post. She's like, okay, I'm accepting DMs now for new commissions. I have only a few slots. And I like, as soon as I saw that tweet, I immediately messaged, and I had this whole thing I had prepared the previous night. I wrote exactly what I wanted, like in like a document, to make sure that I was like one of the first people there. And I was like crossing my fingers, sitting in the hotel, like desperately hoping she would accept it. And she said yes, because I was one of the first people to message. And so this message is specifically to Amy, which is, thank you once again, Amy. You've given Kailani a new outfit in life. I'm so glad I took the chance to commission you to be my VTuber parent, and I'm glad I set the alarm extra early to be one of the first to get the rigging spot. You're always so kind, receptive to my feedback, and professional in your work. It has been an absolute joy to work with you on all these projects, and I look forward to continuing to work with you in the future. And she's just, I don't know. I don't talk to her as much as Bryony, but I feel like, you know, I mean, she, you know, when we were doing the Maid outfit, I mean, it just sounded like she was been going through a lot. And I won't say why, because it's personal. You know, I don't want to talk about her personal life, but it just seemed like she was doing a lot. And I just remember feeling so emotional about it and hoping that, you know, I don't know. I always just am so hopeful that she's able to do it. And I was glad that she could do it. And I don't know if I could work with anybody else at this point, to be honest. So, wow. You are my, wait, what? Whoa. Man, whoa, my goodness. What? I think I understood some of that. Oh dear, I understood some of that. Uh-oh. Oh, I understood some of that. I think I understand. I'm confirming exactly what I think I just read. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna... Oh, hold on. I know what she said, Bryony. Or not Bryony Taco. I know what she said. Yeah, I know. I kind of figured that's what she said. Thank you, Amy. And thanks for being here. I know you're busy and stuff. I'm glad I'm one of your better ones. I'm glad I'm one of your better ones. I like working with you. You're just so amazing. I don't know. Now that one I don't fully understand. Now I definitely have to translate. Oh. Yeah. Thank you, Taco. I got that one. Yep. I have a lot to really thank you for. No. You don't have to thank me for anything. Your work speaks for itself. Your PNG tuber, when I first commissioned you, Bryony, I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, well, I don't know how to be a VTuber. And, you know, I don't know how to be a VTuber, so hopefully this PNG will work out. And I commissioned Bryony on Fiverr because I didn't know where else to do it. And I was like, oh, I don't think they necessarily, like, it sounds like they speak Spanish. So I'm going to try and translate everything I can into Spanish after working with them, because I didn't want to make Bryony feel like I didn't, like, respect her. So I tried, like, and Amy, I don't know if I translate a lot with Amy, but I think I tried to at some points. I just felt bad not translating it initially, because I just wanted Bryony to feel like I cared about her work. So yeah, I don't have any regrets. Not at all. I'm actually usually itching to work with Bryony again and try and sit in voice calls with her because she has a good laugh. So hopefully I can get some co-working time in again. Anyway, thank you, Amy. Thanks, Amy, for being awesome and for being the best, you know, for being the best person that could have done it. I don't know how none of this, I don't think it would have been possible without you. I just can't imagine it. Oh, look, another credit. Wow. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Look at this. Haha. Another credit. Maybe I won't get so emotional about it. I don't know. I'm already starting to feel pretty in there. Okay, this one's for Zemi. Hi, Zemi. So this one's much easier for me. Zemi. Zemi. Spanish. Yeah, I got you. Let me translate this real quick. Oh no. No. Zemi, thanks for being the voice of Kailani and for being such a fun friend these last few weeks. Thanks for sharing all those spooky games for After Hours Gaming. You really are the best spooky manager I could ask for. So, it's true. I mean, I think so. Obviously, Kiri was the one that, you know, introduced me to Zemi, and I distinctly recall I was like, I'm gonna collab with Kiri to play Repo, and then when we were playing Repo, I invited some people, and I said, Kiri, you should invite somebody, I guess, too, obviously, and she invited Zemi, and I swear to God, it was so funny. I was just like laughing my ass off at their jokes. The IKEA one sent me. I do distinctly recall, like, whenever I find somebody really funny, I do wheeze. So, like, I really do wheeze. So, like, when Zemi did the IKEA stuff, I was wheezing like crazy. It was so goddamn funny. Like, Zemi was so funny, and it put a really good impression. So when Kiri said we're gonna invite Zemi to Peak, I was like, oh yeah, Zemi did the IKEA thing. They're funny as fuck. Let's do that. They're fucking funny. We should do that. So, and then after that, I checked Zemi's socials, and I saw that Zemi was a VA, and I started listening to their work, which, by the way, I'm going to grab their stuff and put it in chat so everybody knows. And it was like the second or third voice in her sample track. Oh, and I fell in love with it. It was the perfect voice, because at the time I really was trying to find somebody to voice Kailani, and I was like, I don't know who's gonna do it. I don't know if there's somebody I know that can really do it, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And it was just like, it was the certain soothing sound that had like this calm, gentle tone to it. It wasn't commanding, but it was like soothing. And I was like, okay, I think it's this one. And I was really glad that Zemi said yes. And I was like hoping, I was like crossing my fingers, like, okay, I'm just going to shoot my shot and ask them and see if they say yes. And it was like, oh, it was a match made in heaven. Yeah. So you are officially Kailani's VA. And I'm not so sure I'm changing my mind on that for a long time. Kailani is an IKEA worker confirmed. Oh, that's an outfit idea. Bryony, get your pencil out. Get pen and paper out. Write that down. Write it down. IKEA model outfit. Write it down. Get the pen and paper. Get the pen and paper. Escribir. What am I saying? I'm sorry. But yes, write that down. Now, as far as Zemi's socials are concerned, I think I wrote it down in the presentation. I did. I wrote it down because I have a mega mind. I knew ahead of time. I'm like, okay, I might have to retranslate these. What is this? Okay. Thank you. Jesus. Notepad. Notepad gave me like a pop-up. They're like, do you want to learn how to format? I'm like, no. Just give me the text. Okay. So here's Zemi's wording that I'm giving to everybody, and I will post it in chat, by the way. Zemi is a chaos-fueled voice actress and part-time gremlin. Lila Knight has played people, objects, and yes, even places. That one I need to know more about, by the way. Like, how do you voice a place? Like, what does a place sound like? I'd love to know that one. That's the one. Vocal warm-ups. I'm so sorry. Give me a minute. I messed up. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Let me fix that for you. Let me fix that. Me. Ma. Smut books, Smut book club, I think that got it. I think we got it. I think we got that one. I think we knocked that one out of the park. I think we're ready. I lost my notepad. And yes, even places. Her vocal range swings from feral gremlins to sultry villainesses, soft-spoken sweethearts to emotionally unstable anime girls, and a suspiciously accurate Ash Ketchum impression. They've never been spotted in the same room. Coincidence? Think about it. Really wrinkle your brain around that one. Her voice has brought life and a little madness to video games, visual novels, indie animations, audio dramas, manga dubs, unhinged ASMR. That one I'm also curious about, by the way. I'd very much like a sample to that one. And a variety of creative projects, including being VAs for VTubers. So there you go. Thank you, Zemi, again. I really appreciate it. It's been great, talking to you and being being your friend for the last couple weeks has been awesome. You're so funny and you're nice and you're you go over the top in your work. Like, oh my God, Zemi put like a reverb in some of the voice stuff. And oh man, I was like, wow, that's such a great idea. I really wish I wasn't so stupid. Then I'd think of these things. Then I'd really be able to think of these things. It was such a good idea. So thank you, Zemi, for being smart. Unhinged ASMR, right? That's where I'm at. I locked into that part pretty quick. So also I do see the message from Milo saying, what did I just hear? You heard vocal warm-ups. Lock in. In fact, next time we play on Tuesday on Peak, we're stopping the entire stream. We're not even starting it. We're stopping in the airport until you do vocal warm-ups. We'll wait. I'll wait. We need vocal warm-ups and a Mickey Mouse impression, and then we can climb the mountain. Understand? Good. Write it down, by the way. Okay, this one's for Poppy. This one's for Poppy. So Poppy did the video editing, and I can link some stuff for Poppy. And as I'm saying this, I'm gonna drop a couple things for Zemi, by the way. So that was Zemi's. Oh, I couldn't get all of it. Sorry, I missed the last part of it. And Zemi, go ahead and just drop your link in the chat. I know you sent it to me, but just go ahead and drop it, and you know, we'll pin it to the top here. We'll have Taco pin it to the top there. So go ahead and just put your card or whatever you wanted to show. And I know you had like a video as well that you wanted to show off. So I'll grab that one as well, and I'll see if I can pull that up. Yeah, put your link tree in there, and then I'll see if I can find the thing you sent me before. Let me do that right now. Let me pause. Everyone pause. Everyone pause real quick. Everyone pause. Everyone immediately pause. Oh, there's the reel. I got it. I locked in and got the reel. Okay, so I'm going to forward the reel into my Discord server. I'm going to put it in my announcements. There's the reel. Yeah. So I put the reel in my server and announcements, and then and then you guys, if you're in my Discord, feel free to just jump into announcements and check that out. But that is Zemi's demo reel. I don't know how I would describe it, but I'm just gonna call it a demo reel, like a portfolio, if you will. So, hi Raven. Everyone pause and do vocal warm-ups. Pause now. Everyone pause. What did Milo say, by the way? No. Milo, I'm speaking to you from the heart as your friend of 18 months of Twitch.tv subscriptions, as a fellow Ocean VTuber, as someone who's played and kissed cannibals with you. We're going to do the vocal warm-ups, and we're going to do a Mickey Mouse impression, and then we're going to totally climb the peak and definitely not die in the Mesa, because that map's really tough, actually. Okay, got it. Okay, we got it. We got it. I think that was clear. Let me play Destiny in peace? No. Do your vocal warm-ups in Destiny. Do it in Destiny. Okay. As for Poppy, thanks, Poppy, for editing my recent videos and for being open-minded when I give feedback, which is true. I'm inspired by your editing creativity, and I appreciate all you've done for me so far, including editing the lore video. And I do appreciate it. Poppy's awesome. He came into the chat one day and, you know, sort of offered to give me some input, which I desperately needed because I don't know what I'm doing. So he's, you know, they've been really helpful and insightful regarding videos. I'm glad we've been able to kind of go back and forth and give each of our opinions, and some videos haven't worked, but some have worked really well. And so we've, you know, had a really nice camaraderie already discussing it. I do bother Poppy a lot, and he's very nice about saying it's okay. But unfortunately, you know, so Poppy, I'm sorry. I always like message you all the time asking for some updates, but I promise I'm only just asking for the update. I don't need anything more than that. I'm probably being a bit I'm not trying to micromanage it. I just really like getting updates. So thanks, Poppy, for being, you know, very nice about all the times I message and give feedback and check in. So thank you, Poppy. I do appreciate it. Auto bounce for Raven is an insane thing to read. I just read that. That's insane. Oh, look, another credit. It's for Taco. Oh, look. It's Taco's. It's Taco's credit. Let me move out of the way so I can read it. And so everybody can see it. So this is for Taco. Well, specifically Taco and CQ in the chat. But this is for Taco. So, Taco, thanks for stumbling on my YouTube and for being kind enough to comment on all my videos. Thanks for taking the leap and trusting me into your life and for being so open-minded. Thanks for always standing up for me when I needed it and for being the fun of the channel each time you stop by the streams. You're the best mod I could have asked for and an even better friend to this whale when I needed it most. You're always welcome here, my favorite Octo. So that's for Taco. And I do mean it. I didn't really have somebody that came by the streams like all the time. That one, like, I didn't necessarily have that one viewer who was there every day. I had some people that would obviously come by and were great, but like Taco's been the person that's been there every time. So like to me, it means the world to know that every time I start the stream, she's there. And every time something happens, when I get, happy, sad, frustrated, I can message Taco anytime and they'll be there for me. And that we can stand up for each other. So, thank you, Taco, for being that, because I really needed it. Especially in the times when I was frustrated recently, I just really needed somebody that was able to stand up for me and have my back in all this crap that happens sometimes. It feels really good to have that. So it means a lot. But yeah, thank you, Taco, for being that for me. And for inspiring me to do other creative things like Kaimana. I never thought I would want to do a character like Kaimana before as a part of the lore. I didn't even consider having Kailani have a sister until you mentioned it. So that was you. And Kaimana is just you. It's just you. It's just my interpretation of what you would be if you happen to be a social media like superstar person. But all her personality, like every day when she tweets, it's just you. That's just what I think you would say or you would do, And I've been very open with talking to Taco about it and saying that Kaimana is just her. So it's just her. And it's essentially just Taco being in the lore at this point. So thank you, Taco, for being, a great mod, but better friend. Okay, yay, we get to do support time. I get to sell out. Okay, time to sell out. Everybody, we're selling out. It's time to sell out. We get to do that. I try my best to sell out when I think it's appropriate. I'm not very good at it, though. I think it's partly because I'm too honest about it, but anyway. Okay, so how can you support the channel? Well, you can follow it if you're not, or don't. I don't know. Maybe you hate maids. It's fine. But yeah, if you follow the channel, just watching the streams and hanging out, saying hi, that really helps. Just being like sort of around always helps me. You can be in the Discord too if you want. Follow along in my socials. That all just like is an important part of the content. And we do a lot of fun stuff. We play horror collaboration games where everybody watches me die all the time because I just like to really leap into the ghost's arms and kiss them. And I also play games like Peak, Repo, Lethal Company, all that. And honestly, I don't know, like when I play those games, like the whole plan is just to have as much fun as possible and to be ridiculous. There's no, overly serious tone when I play those games. I sometimes play single player games, although not super often because I always want to play with other people. And we also have been playing spooky games at night. I like playing like those really silly $5 indie horror games. I really like playing them. I really liked playing Kiosk the other night. I had so much fun playing Kiosk. Like it drives me crazy knowing how much fun I have, because every time I stream, you know, the after hours stuff, I just realize how, like, I get scared, but it's so fun every time I get scared, because I don't know why, but I just react so strongly to horror. So, like, I love playing those games, all the spooky after hours stuff. Like, playing Twisted Gallery was so fun. So if you're really interested in any of that, you can follow the channel. Subscribing obviously helps. You know, I like, to be perfectly 100% transparent, like, ever since the beginning of this, you know, the beginning of this year, and honestly when I left my IRL work in November, the support for the stream has been unreal. Like, I normally, like, you know, I'll just put it in terms of money, because I think that's just an easy thing to track. Like, I used to get payouts on Twitch. Like, it used to take months. It used to take months. And there was just like, whatever, you know, it's whatever. That's not the most important thing, but it puts things into context with just how much support you guys have given recently. Now, every month there's something. Like, every month I can do an emote project. Every month I can, like, feel comfortable doing artwork and doing something, because everybody is so supportive. And it's not even just subscriptions. It's like people watching the ads. I fucking hate the ads. Oh, it drives me nuts. I hate the ads. But, like, even you guys just watching them and being around and all the bits, like, when you guys mess with the tangent and stuff, it's so helpful. Normally I don't get donations, but I figured I'd talk about it. I do have donations set up from Streamlabs. I also have Ko-fi, but I don't really use it that much. So if you want to support me that way, anytime I get, like, I always talk about it in the subscribers channel for the subscribers who know it. Like, I'll tell them, hey, I got a payout. Here's what I'm thinking of doing with it. What do you guys think? What emotes do you guys want me to get? So, like, every time I get a payout, I'm constantly communicating with you guys to see, like, what we can do with it. I have a throne. I've actually gotten some stuff on throne recently. Celtic got me this, like, Octo plush thingy, which is great. And I also got a couple other things on throne recently from, like, Titan, for example. Titan actually bought me a hat from for my PO box, which I'll talk about in a second. Also, hi Kits. Did somebody who said Poppy Playtime, by the way? I saw Poppy Playtime. I turned to the side and I saw Poppy Playtime. Who said that? Who said Pappy Playtime? I saw it and now I lost it. Auto plays Pappy Play. Of course, Bryony said that. of course, Bryony said that. I do have chapter 3, by the way. We can play that. We could do that for spooky gaming or for regular streams. We could. OMG. Hello, Milo. Hi, Milo. Who got subs that time? Tida the Sloth. Oh, Volpez the Vixen got one. Double Volpez subs. All Volpez's accounts have subs. All 6 of them. All 6 of Volpez's accounts have subs now. Isn't that awesome? All 6 of them. Vamp got a sub. Kit's got a sub. Yay. And Zeph got a sub. Oh, that's nice. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did you guys know Volpez has, like, 6 accounts, by the way? They have, like, 6 accounts. It's because they have 3 phones, 2 laptops, and a supercomputer. They have, like, a server. So they have, like, 6 different accounts. Hi, Vamp. Thanks for the hydrate. I heard money. Thank you, Milo. Thank you. I love the Maid model. You look absolutely lovely. Thank you. That means a lot. Because you are absolutely lovely. You are a wonderful, lovely person, Vamp. And you should be told that every day. All right. I talked about the throne a little bit. I do have one. It might be linked in the channel. I don't remember. I'll just grab it. I swear I never remember if I linked the throne or not. Auto bounce for Vamp. It's like the stupid do the roar. There you go. It's like the do the roar. Oh, I love you, Auto. I'm so glad for your success. Thank you. It's like the do the roar, though. Do the roar. We also have partners and affiliates on the channel now. They're actually showing at the top of the screen. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger down here. So we have Waifu Wares. So Waifu Wares, I actually have a merch collaboration with right now. I used to have the link for it, and now I forgot. There was like a specific auto link. Let me see if I still have it. Let me double check if I have it. It sucks being in streamer mode because I can't tell. They sent me the link before. It might have been on Twitter or something. So I'll grab the link. And, but yes, I have like a Waifu Wares merch collaboration. Let me see if I can do... let's see, Waifu Wares website. Awesome. So I'll just pull the website, and I think I do have a code in my server. Oh, I do have a collaboration code. Sick. There's the code. It should be this one. So that should take you... So that's my collaboration code. But if you go into their shop, we have a t-shirt. We have a Maid model. We have a Maid t-shirt in there. In fact, if you go to their t-shirt section, it's like one of the first things you see. There is a Maid t-shirt, and I can testify with 100% confidence it's comfortable. It's so nice and comfortable, and I'm ready to wear that thing at the mall. It's so comfortable. We also have standees and keychains there, so feel free to check them out if you're interested. And if you use the code that I just provided, it does support me. I've actually gotten payouts from Waifu Wares already, so it really does support me. I have a collaboration with Itasha Coffee. Here is the link for that. If you're interested in supporting the channel, you can go check out their coffee. They have tons of different flavors. They roast their own coffee after they get it sourced to them, and it's like really good. The banana nut bread, the first one that I bought, smells divine. It's really good. So if you're a coffee person or interested, give that a shot. The other one that is new is I am an ambassador with advanced.gg. So you can use that reference link, and I have a code. And all these codes, by the way, that you can use, they're going to be going into the Twitch chat, and then also they're in my Discord under the channel Support the Whale. But yes, the advanced one is a 10% off code, and you can get a variety of stuff from them. I get their hydration stuff. It's essentially like a sports drink, but I got like their dragon fruit one, and it's really good. And I've tried some of their other stuff. I did try one of their energy ones, and I thought it was pretty good. So if you're interested in supporting the channel and want something that helps with hydration, they also have sleep stuff. I actually got a spray, a lavender sleep spray from them to try, because I just like the scent. And it's nice. It's a nice spray that you can put on your bed before you go to sleep. It's pretty nice. So those are all the various ways you can support the channel as well. And I do have a P.O. box. I do have a P.O. box. I do. I have had it sent. I have had one thing sent to it, a hat, which, by the way, I still wear this hat from Titan. It's a hat that just says, like, krilling it, essentially, with a little shrimp on it. I love that hat. I love it a lot. And I do have a P.O. box. I'm not going to post it into Twitch, though. It is in my Discord server. If you're curious about it, you can join the server and you can ask about it there. Or it should be under the Support the Whale channel. I'm not posting the address into a Twitch chat, though. So if you're really interested, you can go check that out. You're welcome. I love that hat. I still wear it. I wear it all the time. It's one of my favorite hats, and it's like one of the best gifts I've ever gotten for streaming. I've gotten some amazing gifts. I know Kai, who was here earlier, has gotten me some awesome gifts, including a Nicolas Cage pillow where Nicolas Cage is like a banana, basically. It's awesome. I love wacky stuff like that. I'm not going to go into any more detail about that one in particular. Okay, so that's how you could support the whale. Let me push this back to where it was before, which was something like here. Oh, yay! And thank you for being here. Yay! Look at that. Okay, say less. Send auto wacky gifts. God, I love wacky gifts. I love wacky gifts. Kai sent me a mouse pad with like a frog, and the frog's cheeks were where you rest your wrist. Them cheeks. So I got to rest my wrist on frog cake. Oh, it was so good. That thing, rest in peace, frog mouse pad. I miss that thing. I miss it so much. It unfortunately exploded. The cheeks blew up. They really, like, they blew up. They like exploded basically, and I could no longer use the mouse pad. It was a tragic end to an amazing gift. Yeah, like basically the side of like some of the fabric kind of tore off, and the stuff that was inside where the cheeks are like ripped off. So yeah, like it exploded. The cake exploded. My wrist was too strong for the cake. So send Auto all the cake mouse pads. I love those. Send me Booba and cake mouse pads. I freaking love them. I have no shame. I have zero shame. I have a fairy tale one that's Urza. It's Urza's Booba. I have no shame about it. Zero shame. Zero. You get me a Booba mouse pad or a Booty mouse pad, I'll use it. Zero shame. And I'll let random people see it. I don't even care. I'll just like, yeah, I got that. You're jealous. You want this. It's so good. I love it. Also, hi, Max. I'm sending you an idea. Send it. Send Auto coffee is all I'm hearing. I do like coffee. I do like coffee. What did you do to it? Actually, don't tell us. It's just me using it. Like, I just used it, and it eventually, like, blew up. Like, it just imploded. Cake pads, pie pads. Yeah, I'll use them. I'll use them. I love those. I have no shame. I don't care. I don't care. I'll just have it perfectly displayed on my desk, and I'll be like, yeah. It's nice. It feels good. My wrist feels good on it. What about feet pads? Okay, Volpez, take it easy. Take it easy. Come on. Come on. Kona coffee beans are the best. Kona coffee's really good. I love Kona coffee. I love it. Natasha does not have, I don't believe they do Hawaiian sourced coffee. I believe theirs is like, I'd have to double check, but it's like Colombia and one other place. I think Mama Volpez put her coffee cup on and it melted the center. Oh my goodness. I don't know if Volpez onto something. Just a coffee mug with cake. Oh man. Sending feet mouse pads? No way. No way. I wouldn't say no. Let me see this idea, by the way. Oh. I see this. Okay, I'll look into it. I'm about to pin this. I'm about to pin that. We do have an auto plushie, though. We do have one. I pulled for it a long time ago, and only Milo signed up for it. I pulled for an auto plushie. Temu has some good ones. Oh, man. I wouldn't mind Booba mouse pads and Booty mouse pads. Feet mouse pads? I don't know. Not a feet person. I love my big guy. Milo and I have an auto plushie. I think Cinna does now, too, because they made it for themselves. Kailani mousepad when? I thought about it. Waifu Wears does have it. I think they do have Booba mouse pads, but I'd have to commission for it. And I think it's pretty expensive, but I could look into it. He watches from the top of my bookcase. He's on my desk right now just looking at me. I love it. Hi, Gaia. Thank you, Deathriser, for the hydrate. I love my auto plushie. Cinna did such a good job on it. Oh my god, Cinna's so good at this. Like, it's so fuzzy, it even smells good still. It has a good smell to it too. It's really nice. So, it still smells good. It's got that, like, that, I don't know, it's got that, like, certain scent to it. So anyway. Okay! Yeah, thanks for being here. I guess that'll do it for the presentation. Let me double check if there's, oh, there is more. Oh, there is more. Let's dive into this one. Let's dive into this one. So the other day, we had an after-hours stream. We didn't have, a huge amount of people, but we were playing Twisted Gallery. and a conversation was brought up, and Volpez told us that they were reading a book. They were reading a book, and I'm going to get the bookmark so I remember what book it was. Bookmarks? They told us they were reading a book. And we asked, and we obviously pushed a little bit. We're trying to understand, what's smut book? What's a smut book? And they told us the book was called The Highest Bidder, or just Highest Bidder. Now, I'm not posting that in the chat, obviously. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'll give you the exact number. I'll tell you the exact number. We're at 40 subscribers right now. That's the number we're at right now. So we're at 40. If somehow 10 more were to arrive, if somehow, some way 10 more were to arrive, you can bet my blubbery butt I will do a reading of The Highest Bidder for you. ASMR style. We will read that book. For anybody that was at Twisted Gallery, you know. We read some of the book already. We read like a synopsis of it on the page that I found on Amazon. We read it. We read the synopsis. We know. We know what we're getting into. It would be an after hours ASMR smut book reading stream. 10 more subs will get us there. I'm just telling you the exact number right now. I said 50 total. Oh dear. Auto, it's 803 pages. Bet. That's going to be a long ass stream. That's a long ass stream then. That's a long ass stream. That's a whole campaign. That's a whole campaign right there. We're going to get a whole campaign on that book. We're going to get a whole campaign on it. Not 5 more, 3 more. Thank you, Jaleel, for the 5 gifted. Thank you. And we have Zemi, who gifted. Thank you, Zemi, for 2 more. We only need 3 more, by the way. Zemi, why? Why not? Why are you... 1 second. Why are you hiding from your desires? You know you want to listen to The Highest Bidder. You know deep in your heart that we need to hear the story of how 2 individuals find their passion together. A story of intrigue, excitement, maybe a little intimacy. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So, we need 3 more subscribers for it. The goal is set. It's in stone. We polled during Twisted Gallery, and the chat, as I honestly expected, said yes, we're doing it. It's like 4 books in 1. Holy cow, that's awesome. It's a series. It's like Pappy Playtime. We can make it like a chapter series. We can have like part 1 of the ASMR smut book reading series, book 1, Highest Bidder, book 1, and then we can give it like its own little title. Oh, that sounds good. I'm picturing it now. It's like a whole new world. It's like when Aladdin took Jasmine onto the carpet, and she saw beyond the walls of the palace, and it was like the land was hers to gaze at, and that's what I'm seeing right now. 4 couples? Oh my. OMG. Also, hi, Yume. Hi, Pope. Clean me like one of your French maids. That's wild. I got my duster. Also, thank you, Lord John T, and to the one giving this up. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. So 3 more subs. The first book ends on page 200. That sounds good. We can do that. We can lock that in. I'm thinking 50 pages a day. Oh, that make the book club even cooler. That make the book club real cool. Just lurking a bit while waiting for bread to rise for dinner. Ooh, sounds good. That sounds like a good little meal. Also, yeah, we yapped about the debut for a long time because it's almost time. It is actually just about time for some Warframe. We are just about to do some Warframe. Probably in another 20 minutes or so, we'll start. But let's wind down everything from the presentation now. Lurk, thanks for lurking. I'll flip through it and see if it's smut. Give me a number between 3 and 803. 162. 162. Bounce for Pope. Insane. Taco, why are you making me bounce for everybody? It's wild. Did you build that frame? No. No, I didn't. No. I didn't. I didn't. Damn, I know. Crazy, I know. I tried to play Battlefield 6, by the way, yesterday, Max. Oh my god, I almost strangled EA. You know what Battlefield did? I'm yapping about it. Nope, I'm yapping about it. I'm done. I'm yapping about it. I'm sick and tired of holding back. I'm yapping about Battlefield for a second. Battlefield made me angry last night. So Battlefield decided, with their infinite wisdom, because they have such a giga brain, thinking, oh yeah, we have to make this video game work for everybody. So what we're going to do is when you try and play the beta and you kick off the game, we're going to make sure that you have secure boot enabled. To which my friends, who I wanted to game with, who I haven't played with in about 3 years. Excitement, by the way. I cleared my entire schedule last night. I missed a soccer game. I wanted to go to the soccer game. I missed it. I skipped the soccer game, cleared my schedule, and like everything. And I was ready. I had everything ready to play the video game. I had it downloaded. I had like a drink. You know, I was locked in. I was communicating with the boys. We were ready to play. Is that a Maid auto? Yes, it is, Dragonflare. Let me get this story out though, because oh my god, auto hit the smud page. Send it now. Send it now. I'm literally throwing Taco against my desk. Send it now. Send it now. Send me it now. DM it me in Discord. I want to know what's going on. Damn, don't hurt Taco. I'm sorry, but like the rage I had for EA last night pushed me over the edge. So I was talking to one of my buddies, who's the one I haven't played with in 3 years. And I played Battlefield with them before. I played Destiny with them. Like, I even like managed a Rainbow Six team with him and an Overwatch team with him. Like, he's my man. He's my guy. He's my guy. Hectic Rage is my guy. And I swear to God, he booted up and he was ready and he jumped into voice and then he jumped out. And he told me as we were ready to start, I have to fix my secure boot settings. And that's when the anger started. And I thought, why? Why are we trying to do secure boot settings? Why does that matter for a video game? It shouldn't. So I looked. And it turns out that my other buddy who I was going to play with also ran into the issue. I somehow avoided it. So I had to dig up YouTube videos, EA's own help section, and I had to go to MSI's own support center for these guys to try and get this fixed. And it took us an hour. It took an hour. It took an hour of my body just trembling with rage. So secure boot is an issue if you aren't using Windows 11. Yes. But these guys are not tech people. They're not tech support. They're not techie people. They almost gave up because they're like, I ain't fucking doing this. You think a 9-to-5 dad with 2 kids who wants to just kick back on the recliner, boot up the video game on PC or something, and then just immediately gets met with this. It was like insane. We spent an hour trying to fix it with them. And then finally, after me screaming into a microphone, just like cursing EA's name to oblivion, finally, we got it fixed. Secure Boot is a built-in motherboard feature that stops programs from running before the OS launches. I got it. I appreciate the extra description. I really do. And I do appreciate it. But these guys didn't have that completely set up. And again, these are not like super tech savvy people. These are just the regular Joe, blue collar, I'm home now, I just want to boot up Steam and play Battlefield kind of guys. These are the boys. And I had to tech support with them for an hour to fix this. And I was so angry. Oh, I was so angry. And then we finally got to play. And it was pretty fun. We got shit stomped a lot. But it was fun. But it wasted an hour of time with the boys. And I just wanted to play the video game. I just wanted to play Battlefield. For once. What happened? I'm just rambling about EA. I was so angry. I had the fun thing of converting one of my drives to a different config so I could turn on secure boot. That's insane. Auto, how much is your technical support service? For the boys, it's free. It's always free for the boys. And I was on top of YouTube. I went to every single one of these, support sites for them and like linked it to them and explained to them how we were going to do it. And I just wanted to play. I just wanted to play a game with them. It had been 3 years, man. The last time I played with them was fucking Rainbow Six. Am I one of the boys? I'm saying this in the nicest way possible to everybody in the chat. None of you are the boys. None of you are the boys. Hi, Rosie. None of you are the boys. The boys are the OG gamers that I went to fucking war with these guys. I went to war. I was with them in Overwatch. I was with them every step of the way, managing their Overwatch team in like 2018 or some shit, 2017. I was with them. Like, I've seen them IRL. I've done charity work with them. The boys have been through it. I did Rainbow Six with them. I had heart-to-heart talks with them. They fucking pushed back on me. They yelled at me. I yelled at them. I played D&D with these guys. I bought jerseys with them. I bought jerseys with them for Rainbow Six. We bought jerseys. We spent the money to play, and we bought jerseys. These are the boys. And it had been years. It had been 3 years because they got married. They had new jobs. They had new things. I wanted to be a VTuber. They were like, we don't want to be an anime waifu. It's okay though. But I still wanted to play with the boys. These are my guys. Also, thank you, Raven, for the 10 gifted subs. I don't want to discount that. We are now past the goal. Prepare for smut book reading ASMR. Thank you, Raven, for doing that. I appreciate it. And again, I'm sorry for those that are coming in and just hearing me rant, but I swear to God, EA almost made me go over the edge yesterday. I couldn't believe that they forced that option to be a thing. I've never heard of a game forcing that. But no, nobody in here is the boys, and it's okay that you're not. You guys are different in a good way. You guys are different in a good way. I just came back at the right time. Did someone say ASMR smut? Yeah, we hit the sub goal. We did it. We locked in as a team. Black Ops 7 is supposed to be forcing it soon. I'm fucking livid. I don't play that video game, but it just makes me livid. If you have to ask, you ain't part of the club. Exactly. The boys and I know we're the boys. That's it. We're the other boys. You guys are the other boys. You guys are the other boys. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome for all these sort of different reasons. You guys are so nice. And, oh, hold on. I have to pause. Oh, no. Give me a sec. Okay. I need a sec. Thank you, Twilight Bubble, for the follow. Okay. I think I got it. I almost had an emotional reaction. A really bad one. Okay. You guys are different. Okay? Y'all are way different. You're not just like the quote unquote boys. You're so much different, and you know, it's not better or worse. I mean, like I feel like I can, you know, have different conversations. We're the babes. You're the babes. You're all babes. I don't care. I don't even care. Gender, sex, whatever. You're the babes. Every PC after like 2015 has it as options. Just think of making sure. Gotcha. Again, like Max, I appreciate it, but like it was last night. I wasn't even thinking like of context. It was just rage. But you guys are just different. You know, you're so supportive in different ways. I mean, like, you know, the boys and I were like, you know, we're competitive. We shit talk each other. You know, we're okay just like, you know, fucking around and saying like, you know, all these jokes to each other that are like, you know, oh, Auto, you're throwing, you're terrible right now, blah blah blah. You know, wake up, blah blah blah. You know, we're able to just have like these dumb, stupid jokes in different ways, but you guys are just so different. I mean, and it's been really good to have that diversity of like you guys being, you know, supportive and considerate. You guys are like so empathetic. You know, there are just some people, many people in this community, they're just so empathetic. Every time something happens, I know I can just come to you and it's going to be support, you know, and you're going to understand what's going on for like a community specific thing that's happened. Like when I have like people coming in the chat, like, oh, your model's ugly. You know, you guys get it. You understand. And that's like, to me, that's different than what that is. And it's just like, it's so much better in that way. You know, I can talk to people about, oh, my TikTok video, it didn't do so well, or like my YouTube. I can go to people for different types of support, and it's just more unique compared to the boys. We are the coys. Oh dear. You're the koi. You're the coys. The coys is clutch. Oh, that's a good one. The coys is clutch. I love your model. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you. Hold up one sec there, Auto. Is it me, or does that say new lore? The coys? Yeah, I got my boys too. I know I can text a toilet and they still be up with me till like 6 a.m. while I watch a donkey walk circles around the hospital. Yeah, it's just different. It's just different. You know, like it's just like it's just a different conversation. Like when I'm playing with the British gamers, like those are the koi, right? They're the kois. They're so sweet and they're so nice all the time, and they're funny, and you know, I can ask them certain things about the community, and they're always there for me. And I just like, that's what I have here. And the boys is just, it's just a different vibe. So, but like, if there was anybody that I know that is like the kois, it's the British gamers. I mean, I feel like I play with them all the time now. Every morning I wake up and it's like, hey, you want to hop on Fort? You know, let's go. Let's try like this other silly spooky game. Let's just have fun. You know, let's talk about our struggles. It's just different. We just have conditioned you. You have, and you're making me cry. I'm not kidding, actually. I need a minute. Okay. Anyway. But yeah. That's the difference between the kois and the boys. So the kois is good. You guys are the kois. You guys are awesome. But the boys last night, that was my chance to play with the boys, and it almost got ruined. So, you know, this debut would have been much different had I not been able to play with the boys. I feel like I would have been more upset. Well, a lot more upset. I mean, I would have been excited. It's debut, but I haven't played with them for 3 years. I played with some of you like within the last week. I haven't played with some of the boys in 3 years. And we talked about it and we're like, yeah, we haven't played in years. You know, miss you guys, miss talking to you. How's life? You know, how's the new job? What's, you know, how's the married life going? You know, what are you doing for this? Like, it's just, it's different questions. It's like I'm catching up with somebody after an eternity because I've just taken such a different path from them. They're all doing what I would consider a normal life. Some of them are married. They're doing their job. They don't stream or play competitive games anymore. I do. So it's like my one chance to get back to them and be like back to 8 years ago. That's my chance. That was my only chance yesterday and I almost lost it. So it almost hurt. So we have one more thing we have to do before we switch gears. We have questions for Kailani. No, I didn't forget. Kailani, I should have spent more time on this, but I got into a rant. So it happens. I do that sometimes. All the hugs for the whale. Thank you. You're going to make me cry here. I'm sorry, but like, I don't get to play with the boys that much. They're always busy. They don't always play the same games as me anymore. They play Destiny all the time now, and I stopped playing, but like, you know, I could talk to like some of them anytime. Like, it's not a big deal, but some of them, there's a couple that I haven't talked to, you know, seriously for a long time, and I haven't gamed with in a long time. And it's like, it like defines how I got here, meeting them. I mean, like, I took such a weird path to get here. Like, I did all this tournament organization work. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Like, and I was trying to, you know, do tournaments for Overwatch, and I just, like, I didn't fucking know what I was doing. And then the boys, you know, they came in, like, Vis and Hectic, and, you know, Doge, and I don't know. They, like, held my hand through it. Just, I don't think I could have done it without him. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. So Kailani has a personality. Kailani has a personality, by the way. I spent the last 2 to 3 months trying to get Kailani a personality, and she has one now. So I asked my subscribers before this today to ask some questions for her. So the boys always special. They're always on my mind every day. Hectic Vis, you know, Doge. I don't talk to Doge anymore, but I kind of got mean to Doge at one point, so I don't know. Evan, Adam, Mark. Oh man, apparently one of them was interested in Battlefield 2, and I got so excited. I think it was Mark. Man, Evan was funny though. He's a funny guy. I miss him. He used to stream. He's funny. So I miss the boys though. I do miss them a lot. I used to spend a lot of time with them. So the questions I have for Kailani, some of them will be anonymous. So when I ask the question for her, I'm going to give the person's name and then the question, and she's going to answer it. But it took about 2 to 3 months to get her to get this to work. So bear with me. I did test this yesterday. You know, I did try and check again if this would work. I tested the question, you know, not their questions, but a different question to see if things would go well as the puppers go bat crazy over there. So we have a bunch of questions here. So bear with me. My goodness, the dogs are nuts right now. Okay. So this is the first question. I'll do them in order of when I see them in my list. So let's see. Do you wish to no. Okay, cool. So we're going to ask this one. So we have, I'll read the question before I let her answer it. So the question is, Kailani, if you had a theme song that chat could sing, how would the lyrics go? So we're going to wait for the ad to finish, and then I'm going to ask it. So the ad's gonna complete, but I'll give a little bit more context. So basically, this personality, like, it took about 2 to 3 months to figure it out. When I check what's going on, I think someone's here, like, doing some work or something, and the dogs always go crazy. Like, this is pretty normal. So this personality took a while to get configured, but it finished as of like about a week or two ago, and so she's gonna answer from the personality that I've built with her. It took a while of like kind of going back and forth to try and figure out all the different components of it, but this is all set up through my text-to-speech tool. And, you know, through the text-to-speech tool, so it's going to use the text-to-speech voice, but it's going to be her personality. So it's going to be her answering the question. There's a chance she may not know how to answer it. In the case where she can't answer it, I'll try and like refactor the question for her. But sometimes she might just not know how to answer it. She may say something generic, and be like, I can't answer. I only know how to answer as Kailani. So just keep that in mind. So if she doesn't answer, it's okay. I'll try and reconfigure it. So anyway, hi, Belle. So let me ask the first question. So this is from Cosmic Nova. Cosmic Nova asks, Kailani, if you had a theme song that chat could sing, how would the lyrics go? So let's turn down the music a little bit so we can hear everything. And then I need to make sure that the audio is actually going to come through. It should now because I unmuted it. So let's hear it.
Imagine a melody as soothing as the sea, with lyrics of kindness, connection, and glee. Sing of friendship, love, and light, where hearts are warm and spirits bright. Let's make waves of joy and harmony, in this ocean of digital serenity.
Okay. So that's the first question. So Nova, that's your question. At some point, I'll try and, you know, dig up her answers and I'll post them. It's a little bit hard to do in the moment to do it. I have to like go through logs and stuff, but I can do it at the end of stream and I'll send it to people, just in case they miss it. I will try and find the logs of it. It just takes a minute to go through it. I have to like go through my log back end here. Okay. So that's for Nova. Our next question comes from Oz Meow. Okay. Have you ever tried to cook and eat Auto? Okay. Let's hear this one.
Oh my, Oz Meow. That's quite the question. Rest assured, I see Auto as my dear friend and companion, not a meal option. Let's keep things light and fun in chat, focusing on positive vibes and cozy moments together.
Okay, and just to be clear, she's going to say a lot like in chat. The way that this is configured is like she's part of the live stream. So she's going to start mentioning chat and such. So just keep that in mind. Thank you, Oz, for your question. Wow, wonderful. Okay. Next question. Do you sure notice? No. Okay. This comes from Kai. Thank you, Kai. Kai wants to know. So Kai's question is, what is your coffee order, Kailani? So what is your coffee order, Kailani?
My coffee order is a simple and cozy one. I love a warm latte with a hint of vanilla. It's like a hug in a cup, bringing comfort and a touch of sweetness to my mornings. What's your go-to coffee order, Kai?
Oh, okay. I'll have to send that one to Kai. I'll have to go through the logs and make sure I send that one over because she got a response. Is Auto Paimon? No. I'm not. Excuse me. Let's see. Next question. Okay. Next question comes from Navos. So Navos asks... Oh, this is a weird one. How is she going to answer this? I'm very curious about this one. Nay wants to know, if you could instantly master any skill, but it had to be completely useless, what would it be?
If I could master a useless skill instantly, it would be the ability to speak to dolphins.
Oh.
Imagine the conversations we could have about the ocean's secrets and the best hiding spots for treasure. It may be
Ooh.
whimsical, but it would be an enchanting talent indeed.
That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. That's not useless. Let's say that's not useless at all. That's a great one. Well, you know, yeah, that's not useless. What the fuck? That's what she came up with. So, talking to dolphins. Talking to dolphins is hers. That was her attempt at the answer. Listen, she's doing her best. Okay, this is the first personality that this is Kailani's personality here, and she thinks speaking to dolphins is her answer. So that's what she's got for you. Okay, this one wants to be anonymous, so I'm gonna have to type in this one in anonymous person. An anonymous chatter asks, which do you prefer best? Sweet snacks, salty snacks, or savory ones? So this person, again, did want to remain anonymous. They did mark that, so I won't say their name. They know who they are, though, and thank you for your question, anonymous gamer. The question is, again, which do you prefer best? Sweet snacks, salty snacks, or savory snacks?
I have a sweet tooth, so sweet snacks are definitely my favorite. Whether it's a fruity popsicle, a decadent piece of chocolate, or a fluffy cupcake, I love indulging in treats that bring a smile to my face. What about you, chat? What snacks do you enjoy most?
Chat, what's your favorite snack right now? Kailani just asked you. Chat, what's your favorite snack? Go. What's your favorite snack? Go. And it's time for Warframe, by the way. It's literally time for Warframe. That was it for the debut section, to be honest with you. M&M. Okay, we got an M&M. M&Ms. 2 M&Ms. Ooh. The brains are together on that one. It is Warframe time. It's Warframe time. Also, I saw Celtic in here earlier. Hi, Celtic. I'm sorry. I got locked into some emotional moments and some stuff. So, I prefer full meals. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Krill? Who said Krill? That's a great answer. That's an answer of a champion right there. Tomatoes? Kazi? It's okay, I've been nursing headache. Oh, okay. Celtic, if you're not feeling too good, let me know. It's no problem if you're not feeling good, if you just need rest. You got a problem with tomatoes? Ban Kazi. That's not a snack. Ban him. Ban Kazi. Ban right now. Hi, Abby! Hi, gamer! Hi! I'm shouting them out right now. Hold on. I'm shouting out Abby. It's happening. I'm shouting him out. Shout out. Why didn't that work? There we go. This is Abby, by the way. Abby is Cinna's sister. So Abby is Cinnasaur's sister, and you should follow them. They're very funny. And when Abby and Cinna are together, oh my god, it's so good. It's such a fun vibe. They're so funny together. So anytime they play together, I had the pleasure to play Fortnite with them one stream, and it was very fun. I had a good time. So anyway, like eating them like an apple, yeah, ban Kazi now. Ban them now. That was an insane statement I just read. Ban them now. Get them out. Eating a tomato like an apple? She got me peek, and we're streaming it tonight for my first time ever. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Check that out, everybody. Have you tried new Phasmo? Yes, and we're gonna play it tonight. Wait, that actually sounds good. Tomatoes with lemon and salt? What? Oh my god. I'm never. Mama Volpez does that too. Oh yeah, she does, huh? Don't ban Kazi. Don't ban them. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was a bit too hasty on my judgment. That's my bad. Sorry, Kazi. My fault. I didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, if Mama Volpez thinks it's good, then it's fine. I think it's all good. Mama Volpez knows best, so we respect Mama Volpez's preferences and opinions. We respect Mama Volpez's preferences and opinions in this chat room. And if you don't, you're banned. I'm literally banning you if you don't. So let's get Warframe open. Nova! Novita! Where's my Warframe? We're going to play some Warframe, gamers. We're going to... Warframe. We're going to play Warframe. We're going to play Warframe for a bit, about 2 hours-ish. And then we're going to play Peak, and then we're going to play Phasmo. So, just as a reminder, that's the schedule. Let me go ahead and swap to Warframe here. So for everybody that was here, specifically for the debut portion, the presentation, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. If you're interested in sticking around and watching, obviously I appreciate it. And you're more than welcome to hang out still and, you know, vibe with us as we play some Warframe. We're then going to play Peak later. So we're going to play Peak in about 2 hours. And then we're going to play Phasmo in like 4 hours. So if you're interested in a specific game, I suggest, you know, just keeping an eye out for when I start swapping around games. And I'll try my best also in the Discord server to give like a call out. So thanks for lurking, Zeph. Peak Gaming. Yeah, we're going to play Peak with Kiri and Zemi. I wouldn't mind Phasmophobia. What time is it? So I'm going to be playing with Volpez and Briny. And that'll be in 4 hours. And I'm going to... All the games I'm playing, I'm closing the lobby. Nobody else can join. I'm doing that very specifically. It is like, I'm doing it very specifically. It's nothing against anybody else. It's just, I want to make sure that when we play these games for this, I'm closing lobbies so that it's just the people I've communicated with for this like event. Again, like Antonia, I want to play Phasmo with you, and you should DM me about it. Because I've actually been like playing the new Phasmo update and it's been really fun. But for this event, I closed the lobby. What did Volpez say? I will cry, so look forward to it. You're going to be fine, Volpez. You're going to be fine. You're going to be totally fine. The ghosts aren't even going to go after you. They're going to go after me because